3 a.m. in the morning, and I'm sitting all alone.
Hard hit into right, back at the wall.
That's how many sugar, I can feel it in my bones.
Big Poppy.
Back with 2 outs. Kimbrel deals. Bregman in the air, left field. Benintendi dives, and he makes the catch. Oh, what a play! Game saver, Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes a 1-2 pitch. Red Sox win the World Series. 5-1 the final tonight. And the best team in baseball wins it all in 2018.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Pesky Poll Podcast. After missing a week because I went on vacation, we are finally back here to talk about some trade deadline news and a bunch of stuff that's been going on, even though this team still sucks. How's it going, Ari?
It's good. We have half a team now. I mean, we had half a team to begin with, but now we have a quarter of a team.
We had half a team in talent. We had the bodies there, but now we just have half a team, period, because so many players to be named later in there.
Can we name them now?
Can we name them now, please? Well, you got to remember, one of the times we had a player to be named later, that player turned out to be Mr. Big Poppy. So, you know, we got the next Big Poppy for Kevin Pillar. All right, just remember that. All right, hopefully. But if you guys do like this kind of content, YouTube, you get to see these beautiful faces once again, as is every week. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you know every time we go live. Spotify and iTunes gang, what's going on, fellas? Hope you guys are having an amazing day. Make sure to hit that follow button, download our podcast so you can hear us every single week as well. Are you got anything else you want to say?
Let's get into it.
All right,
got a lot of stuff.
Make sure you follow the Instagram too at Pesky Poll Podcast. So, trade deadline happened, and it wasn't necessarily a dumpster fire because we kept the majority of our good pieces, but
it could have been a lot worse. I'm just gonna say that we could have completely tanked.
We could have just gone full,
Marlins.
Dive down the rabbit hole and just accepted fate.
Yep.
But we got rid of Mitch Moreland for some prospects. I haven't really done some research on the prospects yet, but good for Mitch Moreland, honestly. You can't really be mad at this one. He gets to go to a place that embraces power like he obviously has, so he's going to be just fine over there.
Yeah, my one take, like you said, congrats. Like, he's going to the Padres, a great team they're by far. I don't think I've ever seen any other team make as many trades. During the trade deadline, I was like, it seemed like their name was everywhere. Like, so and so was trading.
Oh no, it was the Blue Jays for me that were everywhere.
Really? Well, Blue Jays were big too.
Blue Jays were making money moves, if you know what I mean.
But anyways, it was crazy, and so
didn't they get Clevenger too?
They got Clevenger. They basically completely did overhauled their entire catching, which was crazy. I was like, whoa, okay, all right, that's big moves. His Moreland's stock was rising. So, and I guess the only thing I was hoping for is maybe get some more players and at least give us names rather than just player to be named later.
No, for Moreland we got two players whose names I cannot remember.
I'm talking about somebody else.
Okay, cool. You're talking about the next guy, which is the Ostrich. Has gone to Chicago to ruin the Cubs with his 10-point-something ERA.
You can take that, and you can take that.
Yes, you could please.
We would give it to you.
Yes, basically,
we would even give you Matt Hall.
Matt Hall. Okay, so now that we've gotten rid of Osich, Workman, and Hembry, have you seen the pictures we're rolling out? Who the hell is Robert Stock?
Or what's this guy begins with the L?
I don't
Lear. I was like, what?
Lair. I don't know.
Yeah. I was like, wow. No, it's like we're getting pictures out of the woodworks.
It's not even out of the woodworks, directly out of the womb, but they're 30 and just can't pitch.
Well, I'm just I'm half expecting to be at the dinner table, whatever. and I'll be eating my steak or whatever, and all of a sudden I get this notification: Robert Shelley is pitching. I'm like, what the?
Hey, I somehow made it here.
I'm like,
No.
who is? And you DM me the next day. Oh yeah, by the way, I debuted. I'm like, what? But let's face it though, if I got drafted by the Red Sox, we all know they'd trade me to the Mets. Yeah. Somebody.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to see. It won't show me game log. Red Sox, Blue Jays, and game. All right, because I want to see. There were too many pitchers that they were just chucking out there willy nilly.
Who's Triggs? Never heard of Triggs. Yes, Andrew Triggs. Never heard of him. I was like, I swear. Bloom.
What the? Why am I on YouTube? Okay. No, we don't give out free sponsorships here. Somebody
Sorry.
can pay us for sponsorships. Any companies out there? Okay.
No,
let's
look at this roster. Okay. Mike Kickham. Have you ever heard of Kickham?
Kick him.
Kick him. Kick him real good. Robinson Lyer.
I've actually heard of Robinson Lair from
Never heard
some
of him.
other team. But when we have a game where we have Andrew Triggs, Matt Hall, Robinson Lair, Jeffrey Springs, Austin Bryce, Brazier, and Marcus Walton all pitch in a game. What is that?
And you know what's so sad? I love the Red Sox. I always will.
Rather nice.
But their top story on the MLB app is Triggs' work undone by strained bullpen. I'm like, do you realize Triggs only pitched for like 4 innings? Like
Yep.
he even didn't even get the win. Like
he pitched for 3 innings.
3 innings,
Triggs,
whatever.
Triggs pitched for 3, but solid game. 4
Thank Matt Hall
strikeouts,
for that one.
3 hits, 1 earned run. This is the 10-8 game I'm
Yep.
talking about.
Mhm.
Matt Hall came in for 1.2 innings, 4 walks, 6 earned runs. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And only 4 hits, by the way. 6 earned runs and 4 hits. That's what you love to see. Then Robinson Lair, 0.1 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 runs.
All right, so here's my
that's beautiful. But then Springs, Bryce, Brazier, which is and Walden all came in and didn't allow a run. So
I think we should just make like clones of like Phillips Valdez and just roll them out like
please.
Valdez Mach 1, Mach 5.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, no, this is very strange. We're rocking with people we don't even know of.
Man, this is. I'm just. I don't even know what to do anymore.
No, do I listen to the games? Do I? Yes. I'm always listening to the games.
We still have a 0.1% chance to make the playoffs.
Don't sleep on the Red Sox.
I mean, honestly,
if the Marlins can do it, so can we.
I can't remember how far this dates back, but over the past like 10 games, I think, or something like that, the Red Sox have had a better record than the Yankees.
Yeah, well, the Yankees is just kind of funny at this point. Like they're like, "Yo, we're gonna be the powerhouses of the AL East."
The Yankees just kind of died, and they kind of all of a sudden have nowhere.
Garrett Cole died.
Garrett Cole didn't die; he got stabbed numerous times, and then died.
Yeah, it's like I had a feeling. We said this early on in the podcast this year. Like, listen, Blue Jays could be scary, and I mean, like, they're 4.5 games behind Tampa, and yeah.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
How many pitchers on the Red Sox currently have qualified pitchers, which means they've thrown, I think, I don't know, a certain amount of innings. How many qualified pitchers have less than a 4 ERA? Just take a wild guess.
I'm just gonna look at the roster. I'm not gonna look at stats. I'm just gonna look at names. Under a 3 ERA.
Under a 4 ERA.
Under a 4.
So the guys here are Valdez, Brazier, Weber, Perez, Barnes, Brewer, Eovaldi, Mazza, Jeffrey Springs, Zach Godley, Austin Bryce,
Weber.
and Weber. No, not Weber.
Not Weber.
He sucks badly. Badly. How
bad
many
is
of
he
those
doing?
guys have under a 4 ERA?
Whoa. Okay, he is definitely not under 4.
Just put out a number.
2 or 3.
That is a
Valdez?
1 for the Spotify and iTunes users. That is a 1. And the only guy is Valdez, whose ERA has skyrocketed. He has a 3.18 now. But he had such a hot start to the year, honestly. He could go in and give up. He could go in, pitch 2 innings and allow 10 earned runs.
Yeah.
I'm still happy with his performance this season.
318.
Second, this is what's sad. Second best is Martin Perez with the 407.
I mean, okay, that's Martin Perez.
Third best is Ryan Brazier.
Where's Evaldi?
Were they
What happened to
4.32? He kind of died. Like,
so he's the Garrett Cole of the Red Sox.
yeah. Matt Barnes has a 4.5. Valdi has a 4.98.
Whoa! Oh, I just looked at Godley.
Yeah, don't look at Godley. We were so excited when he got signed. Remember that?
Well, that was
Remember
also
those?
when there was,
Remember those hopeful times?
Erod might come back.
There was no might. It was a definitely he was coming back.
Yeah, at that point it was.
But Weber has a 5.45. Brewer 5.61. The Ostrich, who is now gone, 5.74. Mazza had a 6. Bryce had a 6.38. Jeffrey Springs has a 7.36. And Zach Godley has a
8.16.
8.16. Who was the guy we were just talking about? Robinson Lair?
Yeah. What's him? What's his stat line?
Let me just look at his stats real quick. Let's just take a moment to appreciate what the Red Sox have been putting out on the field.
At this point, I'll take anybody. Like, my expectations are so low.
Mm-hmm.
We can't get any worse. I mean, we can, but like
ERA for Robinson Lair,
yeah,
13.5.
Oh, I thought we were gonna say in the 20s. That's a little bit.
I thought I was gonna say 20s too, but
yeah.
He's pitched how many games? He's pitched 4 games so far. He started 1.
Right.
He's only pitched 3 innings, which how do you only pitch 3 innings when you've started a game and played in 4? Cool. 5 earned runs, 1 homer, 5 walks, 6 strikeouts.
5 walks. That's the issue. We keep walking people, and like I don't even want to know what the Red Sox whip is like for the team. Like
no, I don't even want to look it up. I refuse to look it up.
Don't look it up.
But we kind of got off topic. Next, we need to dedicate the next 45 minutes of our podcast to this. Ari, say it one time before I start crying. Please.
We all knew it was going to happen. We all knew it was going to happen. Kevin Pillar is gone. I knew this. The thing that surprised me, Colorado? Like,
oh yeah, he goes to Colorado and they immediately get whooped 23-5.
Colorado? What the heck?
Well, they need to, and basically the Red Sox were just calling on anyone that needs a spark, right? Because we loved him from the minute he.
Blackman isn't a spark for them. Like his average is through the roof.
I know, but you can always use more.
That's fair.
I mean, your right fielder is running at 18 miles an hour, catches the ball, and then tries to spear the wall in right field, and still holds on to the ball. That's going to get the rest of your guys hyped up. So you can always use that guy. All right, the Red Sox had that guy, and he was trying his best.
The Red Sox still have that guy.
But then, you know that meme of Mr. Incredible sitting at his computer like completely depressed?
Yeah.
Future me, insert here. That's what the Red Sox look like after every time Pillar put his body on the line for him. There's like.
So here's my thing.
Hey.
I loved every second of the Red Sox Kevin Pillar career. I loved it. I would not trade it for the world. Like that was. As soon as I saw that man was signed, I was hyped.
13th.
I still love the player. Yep. I don't know. It's
He did
sad.
amazing. I mean, not even
I
even
just
talking
wish we
about
could have gotten
stats.
more for him. Like,
Yes.
you realize that? Like, we're like, oh, player to be named later. We need, like, as fans.
We got the next David Ortiz.
Okay, fair. But as fans, we want to see immediate, like,
Immediate
equal
results.
trade.
Yeah.
Immediate results, equal trade value.
That's something where us Red Sox fans have been very privileged. We've been buying for so long. Like 2012, 2014, those teams were really bad. But like our Red Sox teams we've seen we've never been a selling team. We've always been a buying team. We've always been wanting more. Now selling it's just a little weird, but
And like,
get
we all
over
knew
it.
that Kevin
RIP.
Pillar was going to be traded. We all knew he was going to be gone. Like,
Yep.
he's just a 1-year deal. Same thing with Moreland. I was like, and those guys, I called it. I was like, dude, these guys are going to go.
I didn't
Did
think
not
Moreland
expect-
would, but
Did not expect
some
Workman.
suitor.
I did kind of expect that, especially the fact now that Hosmer's out.
Yeah.
But so yeah, it's sad. I'm probably just gonna go on Amazon and try to find some sort of Kevin Pillar jersey.
Oh, we
Red
need
Sox
to.
jersey.
We need to.
I'm gonna get one. I'm sorry. A Pillar
have
shirt,
to.
something.
And once we both get one, we have to wear them for every podcast for the rest of our lives. That's our new.
Yep.
That's our new thing. He was a small glimmer of light in a very dark season. We'll say that. And anyone who says they did not like the Red Sox career, Kevin Pillar, doesn't matter what team you root for, you are a terrible person.
Yeah, and then like, I just looking back at this, like, going back to ranking, outfielders, and that zinger I threw out there, and you're like, I'm sorry, I can't deal with you right now. And then
I left the room. I left the room.
You left the room. I like, they signed them. He was great, and like, I just wish that we could have gotten something more for him. That's all I gotta say on it.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a low investment back, but
yeah,
he would have walked anyway. It's better than getting nothing,
Now,
that's the way I'm looking at it.
The sad thing is, what are we doing with JBJ? This pisses me off. We're gonna trade Pillar, and we're not gonna extend. We're not gonna extend probably single-handedly one of the best defensive outfielders in the sport right now.
So here's the thing. After the trade deadline, JBJ went on an interview. I can't remember who it was with. And he was basically asked, like, what's the plan? And he looked at them and he said, I don't know. The Red Sox haven't talked to me about a contract extension. There's been no word said. I'm sorry they didn't trade me. But I made it this far and might as well make it to free agency. And that is a direct quote.
Yep.
Then might as well make it to free agency. He's gone. There's no way. He
likes the team.
Unless
it's not that he's like a Mookie. No, anything against Mookie, but he's not like I'm not going to do it unless I get paid the right amount of money. Like, he just wants a contract at this point. Like, and I feel terrible for him. Like, he's been on the spotlight for the entire season, the past 2 seasons.
Yes.
Like, he might get traded, with these whole racial issues. Like, he's been he's been on the spotlight for that. And it's he's taken a lot of heat.
He just wants to play baseball.
He just wants to play baseball. I give this guy a contract. Give him a 2-year contract.
Mm-hmm.
Do that.
They haven't even talked to him. They haven't said, "Hey, we want to send you." Renick's out here pandering to the media, saying, "Oh yeah, we and Heim, we love Jackie. We want him to stay for a while. We want to talk contract extension." Then do it.
At this point, I don't trust anything that Renick says.
I don't trust it either. I gotta see it with my own 2 pupils.
Yeah.
Fully. Because I said at the beginning, I said I trust him. He's new, but he's been around this organization.
There was optimism. That's what it was.
It was hopeful optimism that got basically hit with a spear from the top rope. Nah. That's about it. And it's sad to see.
I'm gonna be behind Heim. I think I'm like, all right, dude, you got the keys to the car. Let's see where you drive us.
Oh, I got faith in Heim. I don't have faith in Pesky.
No, I'm
gonna
just
retire.
at this point, like I'm like, all right,
Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus, take the. I can't do this. Like at this point, like.
Yep. So even though it is our job, we don't get paid yet. But even though it's our job to talk about this team, how many games would you say you listen to or watch per week?
Me? I pay attention to all of them. I have notifications on my phone. They pop up. You know, I can literally, it's not like I'm, sitting down and watching or, listening to the game. Because, my schedule's all over the place. So I'll just put my phone on, the app, and I'll turn notifications on. I'll just walk around and I'll just hit notification. All right, hey, Xander hit a 2-run homer in like the 8th inning. Nice, great.
Hey, we're still down by 12.
Yep.
Yeah.
My last thing about the whole Jackie thing.
Mm-hmm.
If we're gonna move on from him, what do you do?
Not Jeter Downs. What's his name?
Duran.
Jared Duran.
Is he ready? I was saying at the beginning of this podcast, like, hey, I think he's ready to go, but like, haven't heard anything about the guy. Is he ready?
I mean, let's look at it this way, all right? Jared Duran is a top 10 prospect for the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Right? We put out pitchers such as Robert Stock, Robinson Lair,
Kick him.
Some dude with a last name close to trigonometry.
Yeah.
Give him a shot. Let him come up.
Yeah. At this point,
other guys,
we're rolling out Yairo Munoz, who was originally like a shortstop, as like left field, and Benny's not. I don't think Benny's coming back.
Benny's RIP.
He's RIP. I'm sorry. At this point, just
pour one out
stay
for
out
the
of the
homies.
season. Stay out of the season to recap and like rehab and just get better.
I mean, what's
I love the guy
of saying Benny's season is one of the worst seasons based on expectations we've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's terrible. Like, it's so bad. And it gave Pilar a shot and made us love Pilar. So, there's look at the bright side. But
two bright things.
What?
I got two positive things because I feel like this podcast we're going down a negative route.
When was the last time we had a positive podcast? I would say probably the start of the season.
No, okay, start of the season, not even the first one, because the first one we recapped the Betts trade and we're like, yeah. So, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome. We're just starting this. Our generational talent player has been traded.
I mean, my speculation is, do we go try to get one guy for free agency, like a Pilar or somebody with, who's a little older that can kind of mentor Duran, if you have Duran, or do you just roll him out there and just see what happens?
You always need a fourth outfielder, so I would be fine with that. If they brought Kevin Pilar back, like that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
I'd be very happy with that. Just say, okay, now ride the bench until we could trade Andrew Benintendi, then you're starting. All right, because there's no way after this abysmal season, Andrew Benintendi is on this team by the end of next season.
Really?
I'm saying after what we've seen.
I'm all for Benintendi. I love the guy. I love the playmaking ability. I think you give him a shot.
Mm-hmm. But can I say something? Can I say something? Right? I was looking back at some old podcast episodes. Right? I think this was either episode 1 or episode 2. You were on record saying you had very little faith in Verdugo.
Because of his back injury, right? And now look at the guy. Like, if
we trade... You have little faith. All right, embrace...
Well, okay, I can say
embrace
the same thing about
not
Pilar.
having faith.
Embrace not having faith. About Pilar, bro. Like...
What do you mean? There's no reason not to like Pilar. There's no reason.
That's fair. Yeah.
Everyone loves Pilar. He's basically like the Taco Fall of the MLB. Everyone loves him.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that's Freddie Freeman. That's Freddie Freeman.
Yeah,
Ooh, there's win, boys. Have you seen that? I'll send you the video. He was mic'd up in spring training.
Oh, I've seen that one. Yeah. It was funny. Yeah.
All right, but with all these trades happening, it gave us a glimpse at one of our young prospects who we've said to trade a couple times, but
his name's been thrown around in this. Our
It's
GM.
Bobby Dalbec season.
Yeah.
3 home runs in a week already?
So here's the thing.
2 weeks.
You know the Donaldson nickname, the bringer of rain?
Oh yeah, you said this once. I remember.
So I'm gonna call I'm gonna call Bobby Dalbec from now on the bringer of hail.
Bringer of hail.
Because this guy, man, he's like his swing. As soon as he hits a ball, I'm like,
his swing is pure. Like
Yep.
there's no hiccups. It's just so smooth.
And it's aggressive. Like,
yes.
You think Chavis is aggressive? Like when he swings, Dalbec swings to hit balls to Canada. Like this guy's like, I'm gonna send balls into orbit and then like have fun finding these ones.
Mm-hmm. We just gotta find somebody to play outfield. We gotta take either Dalbec, Cassis, Devers.
Probably Cassis at this point. Because if we're
Chavis.
gonna have,
one of y'all's gotta play outfield.
I would say Raffy stays at third. Dalbec
will play second.
You roll. Or do you have a Rouse? All right, whatever his name is.
Listen, you roll Devers, Bogarts, Chavis second, Dalbec first. Arauz off the bench because he's a utility player that can play anywhere. He's played some left field for some unknown reason. Half these games since the trade deadline, right? And then you have an outfield of
Munoz?
a dead, broken Benny, who will bat 100 on a good day. A pissed off JBJ, who's basically saying,
No. JBJ's gonna be on the bench. That's what it's gonna be. We all know it.
And then Verdugo being like, I caught the ball, guys! Get hype! No, we're the right. Oh, we don't do that here. Okay.
So you know how like Pilar's been the face of this podcast?
Yeah.
And it's sad because we have to move on. I think Verdugo should be the face of this podcast.
I'm not against it.
And this guy, I am on the hype train. I love the guy. Like, if you have him being the spark plug, because that's what he's going to be. Like, Pedroia was the spark plug. Rip Pedroia. Verdugo is now the guy. And if you're going to have people like Chavis, Dalbec, Jordan, Blaze Jordan, I'm still going to talk about this guy for,
forever.
Those guys.
Even if he never makes the MLB, we're still going to talk about him till we're like 50. Remember that kid? Oh, he had so much potential.
Well, I mean, we'll roll out JD from Green and be like, stick the bat out and just hit it.
Just bunt. We'll roll you to first.
Stick the bat out. You don't even have to swing. Just like.
We'll roll you.
No, we're going to roll Pedroia out.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be the last game of the season. We're just going to roll Pedroia out like on a wheelchair. Basically what they did with Yastrzemski during the All-Star game in 01. No, that was Ted Williams.
I was going to say, I don't think that's Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski's. No.
They basically just rolled Teddy Williams out on the 01 All-Star game. He's giving his like, and then okay, go back to the retirement home. It's the fall. Yeah. Machado, go jump in a river.
Yeah, man. My phone's.
And let's just address the elephant in the room of those crickets in the back. Just listen. Oh, now they want to shut up. Now we said something.
No, they're still going.
I can barely hear them now, but they've been going hard all podcast. Yeah, all right, they've been wanting in.
Window, whatever.
All right, whatever.
My last thing.
Okay, then Yankees,
Yankees. We gotta talk about the Yankees because
this is fun.
What the heck?
This is fun.
What the heck? I saw a very encouraging quote.
I don't like quotes that encourage people, but go ahead.
JD Martinez. Let me look it up. It was something along because we've been like, his name was thrown around. His name was thrown around. Bogies was named.
Oh no, the Red Sox. The Red Sox went to him and said, "Look, your name's going to be put around in rumors. Don't worry about him."
The thing that really excites me is this. JD Martinez on Red Sox future. Quote, I'd love to stay here.
Everyone says that.
No, do you remember the first year? Remember when he was signed, 2018?
There they go. There are the crickets.
There was that press conference. Do you remember any of that press conference?
Nah, not really.
He said, first of all, I've been chomping at the bit to get this contract done. Like, I want to play. I want to play now. The guy is a gamer. He wants to go. And he said, the moment the Red Sox came and talked to me, it was something along the lines of this. The moment the Red Sox have come and talked to me about a contract, I was like, yes. Like, I was all for it. And, his agent, talked to him over, all that business.
Yeah.
Like, the guy, I mean, he could be just saying that. He says, I love to play here. I've always said it from the beginning. This fan base suits my passion for the game. I always say when you get booed, I'll be booing myself more than you're booing me.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't read into no offense to the media. I really don't get caught up in all that either, which is easy to get caught up in the city. I just love the passion that's here, and obviously I'd love to stay here. I feel that Boston is always going to be good. They always have a chance to win every year. Right now, we're going through a period, that transition of 2018 to now, with everyone leaving and stuff like that. That's not saying in a year or 2 or 3 years, they're, quote, not going to be back on top again. This guy.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. He's
Why?
gone. Everyone says that.
Everyone says that.
Everyone says
I
those cookie
believe it
cutter
from
statements.
I believe it from JD. I never believed it from Mookie. I was
There's a 99.9 chance he's going to decline his player option. There's a 50% chance he's leaving. That's about the way I see it. But
all right.
I don't want to talk about.
It was exciting about
anymore.
that. I just was like,
we've saw too many people leave. They've all gone.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Yankees. They suck. Yeah.
Welcome to 2020, New York Yankees. It's like you have entered the chat room. Welcome. We've been here a long time. Come sit right next to us. Red Sox playing.
Come sit.
Come
talk to us. We'll
no crying's allowed here.
It's sad that they're doing terrible and they still will make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, when you sign the greatest pitcher ever, or greatest pitcher in the game, and you're like, oh, he hasn't lost since 2018, and then he goes and loses 3 straight starts, has the most runs given up among any pitcher in the MLB.
You know what I'd love to see? I would dance on the Yankees' graves if the Orioles
pass them. Yep. That would be amazing. Oh, we would never let that go. We would never let that go. That would be forever.
Yeah, that's what I think. I mean, they're 19 and, Yankees are 21-20. They're barely 500.
They're barely. This is where we expected the Red Sox to be right now.
Yep.
Not like 21-20, but we're like what?
14-28. No, we're 14-28. Rangers are 13-27. Okay, so we're not bottom of the barrel anymore.
Now we are.
I mean, we are, but we're not like, Did
you say we're 14-28 or 13-27?
We are 14-28. Never mind. We are.
We are the bottom.
We're the scuzz of the barrel.
We're the worst of the worst. And I said this weeks ago. I said that weeks ago. I said if you're going to be bad, be the worst.
Yep. Strive for greatness. Strive to be remembered. Orioles are 19-21. All right. They need 2 more wins.
2 games back.
To lose 2 more. It needs to happen. If it doesn't happen, this podcast is now becoming a partial.
Remember when they had a 7-game lead on everyone in the AL East? Everyone was like, "Oh, Yankees, World Series."
Yankees, even if they're 3-33, or no, if they're 1-59 in a 60-game season, they're like World Series champions, and it's like, okay, well,
man,
someone's got to bring it back down to earth. And I hope the
Yankees fans are so delusional. I have so many Yankees friends, and they're like, oh, they're annoying as hell. All hell. But,
yeah,
man. But even when I had Cade McClure on here, he was saying, "Oh yeah, Yankees are gonna win. They look good." Wow. Yeah, did you watch it? He was like, I basically asked him the winner of the 2020 World Series will be, and he said,
Padres.
"Well, Yankees look good, Dodgers look good, and I root for any team that one of my old college buddies plays for." I'm like, I can respect that.
Yeah, it's fair.
All right. Now that we've gotten at least one small positivity and one small laugh out of the season, because that's beautiful.
I'll take any Yankees losing streak.
Mhm.
What's
Okay.
it up to? Is it only? No, they've lost 4 straight. If they lose 6 straight, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
But DM time.
Yep.
All right. I asked the people, and I said, name one food that you hate but everyone else loves. Do you have any like that?
I don't know. That I love that everybody else hates. I
Yeah.
don't think so.
And I know you're allergic to like everything under the sun, but
yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't.
basically get food off of photosynthesis.
Yeah, I just stand outside and I go, soaking up the rays.
Still can't tan.
No, yeah.
I
Man,
tan
don't know,
beautifully.
man. What about you?
Coffee.
Everybody hates coffee? Nah.
No, everyone loves coffee. I hate it.
Oh, you hate it. All right.
Man, coffee is so gross. I don't know how you guys can drink coffee.
It's an acquired taste. It's when you become mature enough to be able to appreciate it.
No, it's terrible. It's so bitter. I don't care how much cream and sugar and milk I put in there.
It's got to taste a little burnt. It's not good coffee unless it
you could
tastes
put
like...
You could put a pound of cocaine in there. It still won't make it better. All right?
Listen, good coffee tastes like you just scraped off a grill and put it in a cup. That's what good coffee tastes like.
Okay, then remind me to never taste good coffee.
All
right, let's get to our viewers.
Yeah, what
Raven Whisper says scallops. I've never been a big fan of scallops.
I had scallops the first time this past winter, and the thought of scallops was like, nah, man. But like, they were fried, so they were really. I like them. I don't know if I choose to eat it every day, but I don't hate it. You know.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. And the other one we got from Kendall Newton 16, she says peanut butter.
Okay, no. Yeah, I can't.
And that's we gotta throw some hands.
I'm biased. I'm biased because I can't have peanut butter. So
we have to throw hands on this one because peanut butter is amazing. First of all, great source of protein. Second of all, chunky peanut butter is the best.
So here's
don't give me that look.
I can't even have peanut butter, but I know I've had like some like sunflower butter stuff that sticks to the roof of your mouth.
Oh, sun butter, whatever you want to call that crap that they fed us in elementary school.
Yeah.
That made me want to puke.
Okay. All right, so it's better than
jelly sandwiches. Yeah. It's peanut butter is much better than sun butter.
All right.
What do they get? Is that like oils from sunflower seeds? Is that what that is?
They have a bunch of fat kids sit on it and be like, all right, it's good enough. Sorry, I'm not making fat jokes. Well, I did, but...
Yep. All right, clip of the week. What is your clip, senor? For the people who don't know, we take basically one clip from the... I don't know, it could be either... It's mostly Red Sox stuff. It could be just sports-related in general, or it could be memes.
But memes only if they're Pesky Pole podcasts.
Only if they're Pesky Pole podcasts, my created memes. Because...
What's yours?
Mine is during the Celtics game last night.
Okay.
Right? Pascal Siakam of the Toronto Raptors is about to block a shot from, I think it's Marcus Smart. So he jumps up to try and block it. Instead of shooting, Marcus Smart passed it to Daniel Tice. So what's Pascal Siakam's reaction to that? Turn his body, go full Shawn Michaels, and kick Daniel Tice in the face. It was beautiful. I will insert picture right here. But that was amazing.
Oh my word.
Beautiful. All right, yours.
Mine probably is Bobby Dalbec clearing the monster.
Oh, yes.
I saw that. So, like, I saw, like, his first home run. His first hit was a home run down the right field line. Barely hooked over the pole.
Yeah.
And I was like...
And it was kind of a weak home run, but...
I was like, eh. I mean, nice. You got your first homer and your first hit. Your first game.
He hit it 376 feet.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. But, like, at the same time, I'm like, from you, I expected like a 555-foot homer. And then he like cleared one of the monsters. Like, there we go.
What game? Who are they facing against for that game? I forget.
That was recently. That was like Toronto.
Toronto. Okay.
Maybe.
It just makes it easier to look at.
Yeah, it was Toronto.
All right. Now we got our clips out of the way.
Yeah.
Let's get in to our favorite part of the episodes. Welcome the people.
Welcome to RE6. So
do something bigger, man. I hype you up so much. I'm getting the people hyped up and ready for whatever you're about to say because some of them don't know what's gonna go on, and then you just go, "Welcome." Like,
all right. Take two. Welcome to RE6.
Thank you. We'll work on it. Better.
All right. That's my homework for the week. So, yeah, fantasy football season.
Ooh,
let's go.
Here we go. All right. So let me explain the story.
Yeah.
All right. Ari and I are in a fantasy league with a bunch of guys that we did ballet with. I'm talking about last year.
Okay. Yeah.
A bunch of guys we do ballet with, right? Myself comes out with an amazing team, and it looks beautiful on paper, right? And I'm projected to be the best guy in the league, and it's not even close. So I'm going through, and then I had 3 wins throughout the year.
Biggest choke ever. And the best part was half of us called it. Half of us called it. In the
I was doing way too much to Matt talking. I deserve.
You're like, dude, like I'm gonna like wipe the floor with you guys. And like so 5 out of like the 6 of us were like, so you're gonna get maybe 3-4 wins, and then it happened like. And then shout out Christoph Kroger, sucked the entire year, and decided I'm gonna wake up when I need to play a game, and like won the championship.
I thought Michael won.
Nope, he did not win.
Oh, he choked in the end. He went like undefeated and then choked in the finale.
Yeah, and Michael was like, "Dude, guys, look, like I'm telling you, I'm gonna choke, and like he did, and he's like called it. I'm like, oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm just saying.
And Michael's out this year, right? He didn't do it.
No, Michael's in.
He's in. Did he actually draft his team?
He drafted his team.
For those who don't know, I was on vacation and I fell asleep for our draft. That was awesome.
So here's the thing. Here's my exciting. So,
all right, we're at 45 minutes. We gotta go.
So here it is.
Here.
My running back situation. Beautiful. We got Cook. Got Aaron Jones. And for flex, I have James Conner.
Nice. I got McCaffrey with the first pick, even though I fell asleep through the draft. Yeah.
My brother was second pick, and he's like, dude, he's gonna get CMC. And like he was like, yeah, all right, cool. So yeah, the thing that I accidentally drafted DeAndre Hopkins, which is kind of funny. I was like, I don't want the guy.
I have a trade for you. After.
What is it?
We'll talk after. But that being said, you got anything else you want to say about the Red Sox or just anything in general to the people?
I think we should try to win a couple games.
No. Embrace. Just be terrible.
No, I want to have something to be happy about. Then
I want to have the number 1 pick. I want Kuma.
All right.
I want Kuma.
I want to win 3 more games. Then we can like lie down and whatever.
Just die. Yeah.
We can die. We can Garrett Cole the whole thing. But yeah.
Martin Perez is a better pitcher than Garrett Cole.
Yep.
With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to the Crickets for being here the entire episode, because why the hell not? We appreciate you guys. Roll that out, your music. We love you. Thanks so much for the support. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.